Set over Galveston tonight, the high waves started to pick up, and in just a few hours we are expecting heavy rain to come pouring down, but Southeast Texans say they are ready. Take a look at some video of some serious storm preps in Corpus Christi. This video is going viral. A National Weather Service meteorologist posted it. It's a metal gate dropping over his front door. The caption said, "Making sure the house is secure before Beryl arrives." A lot of people chimed in saying this looks like something out of the movie The Purge. Wouldn't you know, it would be a meteorologist who would have something that sophisticated covering his door as he gets ready for a storm to roll in.
Could use that for solicitors, you know? That might be a good idea for that.
I like that idea.
So we're watching Beryl tonight, still a tropical storm.
Yes, I think I've wavered back and forth saying hurricane, tropical storm. Tropical storm is accurate as of this moment.
As of right. And at one point this was a Category 5, and it's made a lot of records, being the earliest ever. So we're going to talk about Beryl, and let's start here with some outer bands had rolled through parts of North Texas, bringing some rain-cooled air to Dallas. 81 feels like 85. Heavy rain is expected tomorrow, especially tomorrow late afternoon and tomorrow evening across eastern portions of North Texas. The flood watch that's in effect does not include the Metroplex. It's areas east, including Kaufman and Hunt counties, for totals 4 to 7+ inches. Now, here's the thing. If Beryl starts shifting a little bit farther to the west, there's a chance that we move that into the Metroplex. But right now, all indications are it stays east of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, at least the heaviest totals. So tonight we'll have an isolated shower or thunderstorm to the north. You see severe thunderstorm warning just east Wichita Falls. Let's get down to Beryl. Here's the very latest. It's getting, it's better organized, certainly tonight. It still has several hours over the very warm Gulf of Mexico waters, so it's likely to intensify into Category 1 Hurricane Beryl overnight tonight. Winds 70 miles an hour, gusts up to 85. It's 75 miles south-southeast of Matagorda. So if you think, here's the island here in Matagorda Bay, several more hours it'll have officially made landfall. So we're expecting landfall sometime around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Hurricane warnings in place from Brazosport, Corpus Christi, it's a tropical storm warning. Houston, College Station, Livingston, those are tropical storm warnings in effect there for some pretty strong wind gusts and very heavy rain. Storm surge of 3 to 6 feet from Corpus up through Matagorda Bay into Galveston Bay as well, lesser to the north and obviously farther south toward South Padre. Wind gusts could be up to 100 miles per hour in parts of, once Beryl makes landfall, that right quadrant, that front right. Okay, so Matagorda Bay and then to the northeast of that near Bay City, 75 to 100. Houston could brace for 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts, maybe even stronger at times. And then as Beryl moves inland, the wind gusts start to weaken a little bit more. 7 to 10+ inches of rain. There could easily be isolated 12, 13-inch amounts along the coast of Texas, and then a wide swath of 4 to 7+ inches, which is why that flood watch is in effect for eastern portions of North Texas. Palestine, Corsicana, Canton, Terrell. Notice the cutoff. You get into the Metroplex, it's an inch or less. You go just a little bit farther to the east up to Paris, Clarksville, Mount Pleasant, 4 to 7+ inches of rain, as that is the track that Beryl is expected to take. Again, tonight, tropical storm. Overnight, likely a hurricane with landfall somewhere here. There's Matagorda Bay. It's likely going to happen just to the southwest of Brazosport. 75-mile-an-hour winds early tomorrow morning in the center of this with higher gusts. So Houston, again, planning for those strong gusts. We'll follow it up to the north, where it will go back to tropical storm strength by the late afternoon or evening with winds of 45 miles per hour. The center of this near Palestine, there's Corsicana, so you see the center of this traveling very close, but it's likely to stay farther to the east into East Texas. Then as we get into the overnight and early Tuesday, it's moving into Arkansas and then into the Midwest it goes. So there's the track from where it is now all the way through East Texas, Arkansas, into Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. Timing. I'm going to pause it at 4 o'clock in the morning because once the center of this moves over land, just like this here, that's when you have official landfall. So again, this is just a model, but it's doing okay with where it is now and its intensity. So about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, we'll have landfall, very heavy rain, flooding rain potential in Houston, Brazosport. You can see the rain lifting to the north across our area. Scattered showers and storms will be likely most of the day in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Look to the west, really not much of anything. Tons of rain to the east of the Metroplex and East Texas. That's Monday at 9, that's 11 p.m. Very heavy rain will continue and come to an end by early Tuesday morning. So a very sharp cutoff. And that's key here because you could go just west of Fort Worth and pick up 1/4 of an inch, maybe. You get into the Metroplex, you're talking, half an inch to an inch plus. You get into the eastern portion of the Dallas-Fort Worth area into Kaufman County, 1 to 4, then 4 to 7, a little bit farther east. A very tricky forecast, a very specific on where that track is. 75 tonight, an isolated shower or thunderstorm tomorrow. Heaviest rain stays east of DFW, but rain and thunderstorms obviously likely here with Beryl. 14-day forecast. Now, because Beryl is moving through where it is, we're going to be on the back side of it with sinking air. We're actually going to have to take away or reduce some of the rain chances after Monday, and some humid air is going to be left in its wake. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Sure.
This time of the year, these hurricanes, these tropical systems are wild cards in our forecast, so we're going to get back to the higher summer heat before long.
One of the things that people always think about when something's bearing down on the Gulf Coast is gas prices.
Yes.
I know that our Daybreak
Yes.
team is working on a story for that tomorrow morning, also talking about the Texas power grid, so you'll want to be sure to stay tuned for that.
And meteorologist Greg Fields, we're going to be here. We're
Yeah.
going to track the moment it hits land. We're going to watch it all the way through, so we got a full coverage for you.
Late night.
Yes, late
Thank you,
night.
Jesse. We'll be right back.